for the people that want to watch the series, I think it's okay to let you guys know that this will be kind of like a Saturday and Sunday thing, while during the week, at least for the next while, Monday to Friday, I'm going to be doing Skyward Sword. I think it's okay to let you guys know this because there's a lot of people that still want to watch the series, and I still want to finish the series, and I think this is the most fun way to do it. If I'm being honest with you guys, one of the toughest things to do is to read dialogue for, like, long periods of time. It's difficult to do. I think you guys know it's difficult to do, but it's fun to, like, really, like, work out these cases, and that's why I don't want to leave this case go cold. So this is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. My name is Calvin, also known as Romer, and we are going to continue on with the series, and I hope you enjoy it. I remember where we were, though. We were talking to Mo, who is this lovely little clown, right? This is Mo. Let's see what we can get out of him. So, the Very Big Circus. Could you please tell us more about the Very Big Circus? It's a very big story. You sure got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years? Wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies and TV and bowling, there's just too much competition. I love that you added bowling. But I love the circus. I love it too. That is why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh. Har 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 har. I forgot that Nick was like feeling very uncomfortable here. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world, a real class act. Even when there was no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me, because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was happy to take care of his employees. That's a good boss. I see. How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man? So I want to remember this as we're going through this case. We have to break a few cyclocks as we're going into this, but one of the things we have to remember as we're going forward is that the owner of this thing was a good man that people really, really enjoyed and liked. I think that, like, if we are presenting stuff so far, though, I think obviously I think either the picture that we got, which is probably a pretty good thing to present, which is the picture of him in like face down or whatever. But also I think that probably one of the most important things we have to remember when we're doing the Cyclops is the papers that we got for Max, because he's probably going to be wanting to talk to us about that at some point. Let's talk to him about what happened. Wiggity wiggity what? Wiggity wiggity what? I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Well, like, I guess, like, I don't feel bad for, like, Nick too much, like, but, like, it is kind of an awkward situation when you're around people that, like, that you don't find funny, that are making jokes constantly. Let's see, it must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? You actually saw it? Of the crime? Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. So let's talk to him about Russell Berry. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts going a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer takes things too far. Make-believer? Oh, they're talking about Max. The magician. The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean by one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Yep. He got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder. So this is unraveling right before our eyes. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. This guy is a bit unhinged. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. So, two things I noticed, and sorry for, like, breaking up the conversation here, but, like, the two things I noticed I talked about. First of all, obviously people did not like Max, but there's clearly that they were jealous. To kind of equate to something that, like, you might be like, oh, it's completely different. It's actually not, because wrestling used to be part of the circus, and this was a big deal within the circus as well. Nowadays, older wrestler performers who are, like, from the older age of wrestling, will look down on younger performers for doing like flips and tricks in the match. Like they'll do like, oh, a 450 splash or a 630 senton or something like that, or a big 630 moonsault. And everyone goes, all the older guys are like, oh, it's ruining the business. It just doesn't make sense. It's not that. And I kind of feel like this is the same here. This is an old clown who's been in the business for so long, seeing this guy come along doing all these amazing tricks, and all of a sudden he's like, this is killing the business, when really all I see is an old man yelling at a cloud. That's all I see. What you witnessed. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can share my story with the others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details, but only if you can get the old stiff lips here to make with the funny. Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it. What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. That's a funnier joke than anything the clown said. That's a funnier joke than anything the clown said. I would have laughed. Wait, did I press something? Oh, and I pressed court record. Okay. Your jokes are not as funny as Nick's. I'm sorry. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than the Chuck. Yeah, it was. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Here we go. That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on. I think we should, like, yeah, if we're talking about Max, then, like, I have to learn to keep presenting profiles, because sometimes I just, like, completely forget. Wait, can we? Oh, we have to present, don't we? Yeah, sorry. Forgot that. If you think... Oh, sorry, I missed it. Shit. Mo. Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly... Oh, he's just talking about... Yeah, he doesn't like him, okay. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. The cafeteria? Let's just say there's Gotti. Gotta be something interesting there, Gotti. Ah ha ha. Ha ha. Yes, the Very Big Circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Thank you. This is an atlas. Okay, that's kind of funny, but still, Phoenix is funnier. I kill myself, really, I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Circus map added to the court record. So I guess, like, I can actually just, like, freaking move now. There's not much else I can think to do. This guy's gonna be here. So I guess we're going to go to circus entrance. I love this guy's drawing. So do we go to the big top and then travel from there? Hello. Yeah, the cafeteria, perfect. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of the last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me. What was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. So let's examine at least. Keep our cafeteria clean! Keep our cafeteria clean doesn't seem like anyone ever read this sign, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that definitely wouldn't make them clean up. I noticed this glass bottle. What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting here. Huh. Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Him? Broken bottle. An orange juice bottle that was found broken on the cafeteria floor. Is that what he used to knock him over the head with? Oh, someone's playing Animal Crossing. I'll be on soon. I love Animal Crossing. It's great. It seems that we got all the information that we need. Because the music stopped. Like, is like, guys, let me know if that's how what happens. I'll examine this poster over here though, because I guess I can't. This though. This is a strange... Oh, sorry. Look here. Max is written on it. It must be a VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You won't be putting 10 courses in a meal on this. Well, you could still eat hamburgers, right? Yeah, I think we can move back. I think we can go back to the detention center and talk to Max. So if we can go to the circus entrance and go back. Now, I think the broken bottle is an important thing. I think the papers are the two most important things. Now, I think the profile of the owner could be good too, but then I don't think we'll need it without the... I don't think we'll need it since we have the papers. December 28th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did you just call me a sweetie? Again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean, fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. So wait, can we talk to him first? Well, no, we're gonna have to present this, aren't we? Yep. So the bottles and the profiles are the two things I'm thinking of, guys. It's been a while though, so like I could be completely like messing up on this. The picture seems good too. Or the profile of the owner of Berry. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such? Exactly, we reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies and I hate liars. Even more, what are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? So this is what I was talking about. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. Not 6 months. It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. So that's one. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you to his room last night? The bottle, right? He got in a fight with Ben. Am I... like... See, the thing is, I know how valuable, like, I know it'll go back up afterwards. But, like, still, I don't know. Like, it's the only thing I can think of. The music makes it feel a lot more tense than it is. Is this it? Isn't that why you were called to the ringmaster's room last night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Oh, it is, okay. I fell and broke it on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max, what is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used the bottle to hit this dude over the head. So it was the profile, but it wasn't the owner's profile. Okay. Ben. Great drawing. You nailed him over the head with the bottle, didn't you? I love the ventriloquist is fighting is like trying to warn him. Or the dummy. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room. That night. Fabulous. You might as well be a magician. So we unlocked another successful unlock. So now we can talk about his meeting with Russell, I suppose. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben and the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. They're the ones you have to watch out for. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her? Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad, and I had to tap him on the head. His hard head. Sorry, it's hard for me to read this the way the text is. I don't know why. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? Dude, don't go further with that shit. What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know? Do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word, not without Ben. Trilo? The puppet, the ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Triloquist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. That is actually like a weird, smart thing to do. He hid the ventriloquist so he couldn't talk, because you know Ben can barely talk himself. You were so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What, sweetie? You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo from me, do you, my sweets? No problem. None at all. Thank you, Max. You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets! Yeah, okay, let's go and find that puppet. It's kind of strange, like, you know, like, 'cause this is what, I'm assuming this is what, like, it entails sometimes. Which is kind of funny. Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I want you to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. So before we're gonna have to go to the big top. Isn't it the big top? To the ringmaster's room to get Trilo. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we are making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Like, as always in these cases, there's still a lot of mysteries to be solved. But like, that's what we're here for. Like, that's all I can say. And now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. We'll just listen to her. She's helped us out in many big ways before, so we might as well like listen to her as much as we can, Phoenix. December 28th, Big Top Ringmaster's room. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know, I already got one of these posters. You mean stole one of these posters? Yeah. Let's focus on what Max told us. He said he hit Trilo somewhere in this room. Trilo. Oh, the ventriloquist puppet. So, the jacket? No? Okay, so this we read this before, but like, I'm trying to see where would you, if I was a puppet? Oh, in here, yeah. Nick, look, all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won, like all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloons bounce champ. Wow, the ringmaster was a multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. That's Trilo. That's Ben's puppet. I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. A ventriloquist puppet, an operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Why do I have to carry this thing? So yeah, I get it, Maya, because like they are kind of creepy in a lot of ways. So I guess like we can look for him. So if he's not here, we could try look in the cafeteria. December 28th, Big Top Cafeteria. Why is he in here if it's all damaged? Oh, hey, Ben. Why are you here? Hello. Hello to you, too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Well... Do we want to talk to him about something? Let's talk to him about what happened. Tell us what you know about the murder.
I don't know nothing.
Well, I don't know. Okay, 1 second. I think we have to just give him back his goddamn puppet. Take this back. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here we go. Triloquist returned to Ben. All right, Maya, let's get going. It's that time. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Oh, okay.
So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe we should... Who said that? This is what I wanted. I thought that if we get back the puppet, then he would have the confidence to actually tell us what happened.
What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone?
Ben, is that you, Ben?
No, I would never.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah, me, down here. You're Trilo?
That is Mr. Queese to you, sir.
Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again. Mr. Queese, is that better? No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trilo, we talked about insulting people, you oh, that's what that's really good. This is really great. But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trilo. Nick, what just happened? Trilo is still a puppet, right? A ventriloquist puppet? Hey, who do you think you were calling me a puppet? Did I press the court record by accident? So let's talk to him about what happened now. Tell us what you know about the murder. You're talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Triloquist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. Okay, he's calling him Woody. Which is kind of funny, because, you know, we know who the actual Woody is here. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man? I guess so. No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Well, that's the old trick. That's like I don't think I've ever seen like a ventriloquist act where they haven't been like this, like there's never a ventriloquist act where like they work together and are friends, you know. That's kind of like the bread and butter of ventriloquists. Let's talk about the very big circus. Let me lay it all out for you. The pace sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hands up my pants. Your partner, I mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who would never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off from me, will ya? He's just another one of those dorks around here. Oh, my. But I'll be fair, in this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. That's kind of sweet. Your Madonna? Yeah, Regina, my lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben? So that makes sense. So he likes Regina, not Ben. But, like, technically, Ben does. But he's speaking true, this, like, alter ego. Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty. Hence why I shall marry her. Marry? Let's talk about the flying fraud. The ringmaster's got knocked upside the head, his cheap head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up. I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. This is probably the most creative, I think, of all the trials I've done so far, even from the first game. Really, really cool characters. You were there? Heh. If you're that interested, then I'll let you know in on the facts. What about the marriage? You're going to marry Regina? That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. I agree. Well, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. That's not... That's not how it works, my dude. Just to let you know, that's not how it works. Oh, did I skip some dialogue there? Well, I was just on autopilot, guys. I've been playing Animal Crossing for the past, week, and, you're skipping dialogue constantly. But what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you water my... Oh, no, please don't. It's okay. Me. Please don't. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private. Yeah, I hope so. Well, the melody is pretty good, but those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now that Trilo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now?
Hey, buttface!
You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? So an ambulance chaser is like a derogatory term for which you guys probably know, a lawyer who is they're kind of seen as lowlifes. They chase after ambulances because they that's the only way they can get work, good work, you know. It's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all.
Trilo?
Enough jibba jabba. Let's get to court already. Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. The dummy? The dummy is a witness in the trial. I know I shouldn't be shocked at this point. But I'm still kind of shocked. The court cases in this game are not totally unbelievably realistic, but at the same time, sometimes they do have some of the kookiest stuff happening within the courts. There's a woman who we just seen whip the face off me and not get held in contempt of court. So I guess a dummy testifying isn't the weirdest thing in the world. What in the world happened to Ben and Trilo? Quite a pair, those two. What did... Oh my god, you're beautiful. Hi. Monkeys are the prettiest. Oh no, is he Excuse me? She's crying again. Hey, welcome back, Nick. How am I gonna get knocked out by an animal once per day? That monkey. Ah, my badge. That monkey stole it. What? Man, Regina is pretty mesmerizing. I'm sorry. Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute, you look completely dumbfounded. Regina! That monkey. Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But, my attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, that monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is... Monkey? Money? So I guess we can, talk to her about, the monkey first, I guess. I guess we have to talk to her about the marriage as well. The monkey is called Money? Yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney badge. Mind if I get it back? I'll see what I can do. Even if I have money problems. Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. Ha, that's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with. Even if he does, he's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Okay. Oh, I see. Go to Mo's. I guess it is time that I visit that kooky clown, but we're not done talking about this because I do want to talk about, her relationship with Ben and how she felt about Ben as well. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben. You mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trilo? Oh, so she likes Trilo. What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilo told me that he was in love. Does she like Trilo? Does she actually like Trilo? Trilo told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? Oh my god. Okay, who am I to stand in the way of true love? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trilo. Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Okay, that was good, Phoenix. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope. That won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah. Max and Trilo both said otherwise. They said they asked you for her hand in marriage. But Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. That's true. I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's going to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trilo? Regina, I'm saying neither. Wait. You do realize that Trilo is a puppet. I don't care that he's a bit stiff. What is this game? What is this game? Oh boy. So I guess then... like, is it like... Is that all we have to do here? Like, I don't think... Because I think we were told directly to go to, like... We'll go back to the circus entrance. Yeah, we don't have to do anything here. Let's go back to the lodging house? Oh, December 28th, Lodging House Plaza. Huh. Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah. Probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. They're lonely without us? That's funny. Head to Mo's room. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time. It's alright to be wrong every now and then, right? Okay, these are kind of good jokes, but still not as good as Phoenix's one. See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. So what can I do for you? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull up my finger and let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How do you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Ha 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 ha. Well, let's talk to him anyway. Let's talk about Regina first of all. So about Regina. Regina's such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie too. She was born and raised in the circus, you know, but that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. I guess it explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist, but that does actually kind of explain it. Don't ask me if her reality is going to be a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply, without complications. Money the Monkey. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Aha, yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny object. It makes sense that he swiped your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right? Oh my god. Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course. Shall we go? Should we go, So I guess we're gonna... Yeah, let's go. Oh, a whole new room? What the fuck? This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place of the Acro's room. Acro? He's the acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. That's a big pile of junk over there in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've caught the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. So we got money the monkey. Let's look at this stuff. Holy cow, there's a fork and a mirror. Everything's so shiny. There's even a really cheap looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy and it's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge, it's right here. Attorney badge returned to the rightful spot on the lapel. Thanks. You really saved me. Huh? What else did we find? Did you find something? It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. From Trilo to Regina? Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation. Do you really think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out of tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in the court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Guys, that's gonna do it for this video then, and I will see you guys very soon.